Red Dreaded Entertainment, what is up, guys? It's your boy Akasan here, Comics Plus in the house. Got a bit of bad news here, and I just woke up a little while ago to some shitty emails, but not unexpected. It's just it's a little disheartening after spending so much time working on The Flash and Arrow and having fun with them, and indeed, and putting those videos together. But this has been an issue that has been going on for the last couple of years. Myself and other YouTubers, content creators, we've been talking about it for a long time, and we knew that this situation was going to sort of increase once the DC streaming service was starting, and that's so I'm just kind of at my limit here with dealing with blocks and copyright claims. DC, Warner Brothers, CW, Viacom, and nobody else I can really think off the top of the dome right now. And I'm not to state. I want to make sure that I want to make it really clear that I'm not disputing these situations. These companies like WB, they have every right if they want to block or make claims. I guess they have a right for that's objectable. But anyways, it's just a matter, but I think, I don't hate these companies. Viacom, I don't know, but I don't hate WB. I love what WB puts out, shit. But the main point is they're putting me in a really hard position between a rock and a hard place in terms of you guys will continue to demand things and continue to request things, but I can't run, this isn't a charity. I can't really run things that way. Back in the day when I was younger and I had a lot more time, it was fine. And the fandom, the drive would just let me really continue going. But nowadays it's just, I can't balance my life like that. And I don't work in the same sort of time zone that most other people do, where it's easy to just get off of work. And I was talking to Married to the Real about this, and it's like I don't have that situation where I finish work around 6 o'clock, come home, Arrow or these primetime shows come on, I'm already relaxed. You can take it, edit it, and be in bed. It's out and up and be in bed. It doesn't work like that for me. For my time zone, personally, it's this time. Around this time, I have to wake up, and if I really push myself like The Walking Dead, I can watch it right before work. Then in between work, try to edit everything, and then get home, do the final touches on the editing, and have it up by 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, just to have people argue with me and be like, "Fuck you, Akasan, how dare you talk about Felicity or Iris like that?" So it gets and then at the end of the day, the next day, it gets claimed or blocked by WB. It's kind of like, what did I just spend my whole time for? You guys see what I'm saying on this point? Anyways, in short, the claims have just been getting kind of crazy now, and I'm trying to work on another solution, another option to continue providing this for you guys. Originally, last video, I was looking for editors to take on the DCTV. I got really inspired by Blind Wave and how they're rolling, where they got like 5 or 6 editors working for them. And I was like, damn, man, maybe I should just start doing that so I can keep doing those CW TV shows. But I remember I had this problem last year with Arrow, and I was paying KR Presents to edit Arrow for me. And they just started getting blocked or claimed by WB, and so I was, it really came down to my discretion. I was just like, wait, I'm paying X amount of money just to have these videos come up, and nothing's coming back. And I was trying to engage Patreon a little bit more to see if at least if there's 5 pledges, then the money is coming back. Right? But I asked people on Patreon, nobody really cared about Arrow or the Flash or anything like that. So that's kind of where it was last year, and I kind of forgot about that, trying to get motivated with the CW this year. And today was a rude awakening, a reminder just about how the state of these videos are. So, that being said, I have a few call to actions. I was thinking these are the basic ways maybe we can still save this, because I don't mind. Well, I do mind editing, but I still like these shows, but I don't love them enough to be doing them for free just to have people argue with me and things like that. So the best thing I can recommend, here's my first option. I was thinking, if you guys are down with this, then I'm down with it, is what I can do is I can still record these videos. I can still record these videos, and then I'll upload them to Google Drive, but only for editors, basically. So we establish a unique squad, a team of editors, right? And this would be all volunteer basis, unfortunately. But what I would do is maybe get a team of editors, and whoever is a fan of that show or wants to tackle it, they can take those raw files, edit them. So like, for example, Arrow, Flash. If you guys want me to do Legends of Tomorrow, that's cool too. Whoever wants me to fucking take on something from the CW, I'll do it. I don't mind that situation. And then they edit it. I give the shout out to them in the beginning of the episode or whatever. This reaction and recap show is brought to you in part by, or is sponsored by the skills of blah, 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 blah. Make sure you check out their channel, blah, 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 blah. So basically, it's a shitty way to say it, but yeah, exposure. I'm giving you exposure, but true exposure, real exposure. Not that shit you see on Twitter or Instagram. So that's what I was thinking. Would that be the best way to do it? If you're somebody that's interested in doing that, message me, jump in on the Discord. We're talking about it right now, the Discord situation. I think that might be the best way to keep things going the same way as everybody's used to right now. There wouldn't be much of any changes other than the fact that you just be, you would know that I'm not the one editing anymore, and other people are doing it and sacrificing their time, and you should go give them props, right? If that option doesn't work, option 2 is like the most of my stuff on Patreon, My Hero Academia. We did Black Lightning for a little while. Basically, just put the full reactions with the time code in there. I'm never gonna put those kind of videos on my channel, on the main channel, because I personally don't really like the way that looks when people are coming to the channel and they just see somebody with headphones and a time code laughing at nothing or whatever, right? It just looks kind of weird, and I know there are people that do it like that, but I've never thought that there was a high quality for that. An understandable I think most people that come on just wouldn't understand and would be kind of confused, and it just kind of looks bad, I think. For the main channel, I do sometimes do it on my reaction channel, which is Red Reddit Reaction, but not, yeah. So anyways, just for Patreon, I would just do that for Patreon, and then we would put reviews only on YouTube. So if you guys want to check out the full reaction, it would be on Patreon only. That's option 2. A lot of people on Discord are saying that would actually be the best. Or they would be down for that, but I think most people on YouTube would not like it. But at this point, what can I do? Option 3. Here's another one. This one would be kind of controversial, I suppose, but understanding the situations, I think most people would feel it. Reviews on YouTube immediately. Reviews on YouTube. The review part, the discussion part on YouTube, and then the reactions itself would just be Patreon only, like that. So, and my thinking about that one is just that there are some people that are just willing to be part of the $5 a month program, which you don't, it's not just one show, you get a bunch of shows. What is that, like 30 something? Be like at least 10 to 15 shows a month or something like that, or episodes of whatever. At least 4 episodes of one show, because it's once a week, for $5 a month, like that. So there are people that would still want, I guess, would still want me to keep doing the reactions, the edited ones like that. And we would have to really just force start Patreon to really change in that sort of sense. And we could maybe do early access instead. That's another option, is do the reaction so a week early, so Patreon gets it immediately, and then a week later those reactions are released on YouTube or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that also. I don't know. But that's an option. That's option number 3. And then finally, option 4 is just keep it reviews only. That, honestly speaking, that would be the easiest for me. I know a lot of people wouldn't like it, but that would be the easiest. It would make some kind of money coming in. We could still keep the discussion going, and then it allows me to continue shifting the channel into more than, less reactions, and trying to work on being more of just doing reviews, interviews, and things like that for the channel. And I can just focus on the other stuff, because that's the biggest thing, is the reactions they do take, for me at least, 2 to 3 hours for the entire process of watching the show, editing it, in between my job, setting up the computer, doing it during lunch, things like that. If I just went straight to reviews like Stardust or whatever, it's not bad for me. But I would miss sometimes doing the reactions. But honestly, for the CW shows, I think that's the biggest thing, is these shows are not as good as they once were. And I'd rather be focusing on editing something like Daredevil, which just started yesterday or whatever. All right. So those are the options, basically. To recap here, it's drop the raw files on Google. Just get a team of people. That's my main one. That's the one I would like to do. If people are willing to take their time and we establish a good schedule or something like that, I'd be totally down for that, if people are down with that. So let me know about that option. Getting a team of editors that are just willing to do this, take over for me. And option 2, time codes on Patreon, like that, reviews on YouTube. Option 3, reactions only on Patreon, and then maybe a week or 2 weeks later, release them on YouTube later. But that would really be changing up the Patreon. And then, which, if fine with me, or just reviews only. Okay, those are the options I have. If you have any other ideas, let me know, and we'll take it from there. The best way to really have a healthy discussion, I think, is on my Discord. YouTube comments tend to be mostly negative for the most part. When it comes to things like this, because a lot of people just want shit for free and don't care about the time it takes to put this sort of thing together. So let me know, okay? Let me know. Like I said, I don't hate these companies or anything, but after dealing with, we've been dealing a whole year with this, over a year maybe, with Avatar, and these blocks and claims and things like that. It's just, I can't keep on doing this with these shows. If anything, especially with My Hero Academia and Avatar, and I haven't even gotten in the Legend of Korra yet, it's just, I can't spend all this time for just $300 a month. That's how much I'm making on YouTube right now, because of all these copyright claims and such. I'm putting out more videos than ever, but it's all going to other people. It's all going to other people. So I'm like, what used to be what, 4 figures or something is now a 3-figure thing from YouTube, and it's I'd rather be putting my time and effort toward building other things for you guys. All right, I gotta get to work. I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know what you think below, or particularly on Discord, or email me directly. Talk to you soon. Love y'all. Peace.